So about a year ago, we started a building campaign to renovate the building. And all along the way, I knew that God wanted to renew and refresh the building, but that He was doing a little bit more than that. He wanted to do something in the heart of the church. Then just a few months after we got started with that, there were some people that started coming to the church, and they're from Africa. The way that got started is unique.
I was at Little Caesars and I noticed a family there. So I just struck up a conversation as we were waiting for pizza. It turned out that they were looking for a church, and they had been introduced to the Mormon church and were clearly not interested in that. And so I said, well, you know, we're at the Nazarene, and Pastor Samuel found out that he led an organization of 537 churches, the Congolese Christian Church of Uganda. Everybody who came into town was pointed to him for spiritual guidance. And once he decided that he and his family wanted to come to the Nazarene church, then everybody else followed him.
So when he came here, he was having a hard time finding a church, came to our church, came to a membership class, read through the material, and said that this church is what he believed, that we were a gospel church. He fell in love with the doctrine of the Church of the Nazarene. Twin Falls has a big refugee center, which is very active, bringing people from all over the world. So as he came in contact with Africans who were Christians, he would invite them to come to our church. Every model, as I look around, when people come from another area, give them their own service in their language and let them worship sort of on their own. And that's not bad, but there's something about this group as they came in, and there was something in me that did not want to segregate by language and culture. People in our church were trying to figure out how to help these people. A woman named Kim Rosenau, she and her husband Kevin, they really stepped up to try and get to know these families and what they really needed. Most of them speak 2 or 3 languages, but not English. So we started providing interpretation from Swahili into English in one of our services, which they started coming to. Over just the course of a couple of months, we found there were 60, 70, 80 Africans that started coming, but they had a hard time getting here. So we started up busing them with just a couple of church vans that we had, trying to pick up families to come to church.
The journey was so long because being a refugee is not something good. It's not a good name to be called a refugee. Church of Nazarene, it has become now our family. Together we are trying to gather those Swahili speaking people so as they can have a chance to worship their God too.
All along the way, I just kept hearing that they really enjoyed just being a part of the congregation, that we've been very welcoming. Having said that, there's been so many challenges, so many obstacles, and yet time and time again, what I'm finding is God's people just keep finding a way. And it's those moments that are the best.